Hello, my beautiful comets. It is I, Elyas, your potentially favorite space elf, playing today the role of Elyas, your new favorite vampire, hopefully. Sorry about the delay, but we are going to get into it here in just a second. How is everyone doing this afternoon? That's cute. You guys are adorable, and I appreciate you. So today we are playing 1,000-year-old vampire. I'm about to get into it. I had some setup that I did not finish, and I feel really bad about. So I know it's not the game, but you can play. We can finish setting up, and you can see how I think it's supposed to go. It's kind of, I'm not sure. I feel like this is right. So yeah, just bear with me while I finish that up, and then we can get into the actual journaling aspect of the game. Oh, I have the music. Can you guys hear the music? Fantastic. What would be better? It's hard to type when one of your arms isn't an arm. Okay. Alright. So you start the game with marks. And these are what make you a vampire. Or show that you are a vampire. For example, I have... Let me make this a little bit smaller. You guys still read this? I hope so. Looks like it's working. Arm, burning sword. Here's He's a ghost. too far. The game is not over. Skills 15 further lost in life. Okay. Resources. Okay, we'll come back to that. Alright. So now we begin the game. So I need the first experience is a little different. Oh, I need other experiences. And some combat skills. Okay, I think that's enough to start. We will come back to it. Well, start the game as softly ambient music. We need oh, I moved it. I need to have a visual of what I am doing. As I am still finding this out. This is part of the character creation of our vampire. My overall experiences. They call me Elyas. It might even be my original name. I come from a people that the world has forgotten. Three mortals. Resources fit for their life. So we're gonna that is gonna be remember the sound of the waves. As they slapped against the wooden ships heading towards a land that we had never been before. Hopeful that they had resources we could use to live. Such a long time ago. Hard to think of it now, all those years ago. Where the ships were wooden, all these metallic cars out there now. Resources. Still not abundant, that's for sure. Oh, music is too loud? Is that better? It's so weird when the ghosts in my head talk about my current times. Usually they just go on about the past. But it's true. The music was too loud. There's another thing I remember from then. I remember the night I met. He said he was a god. Met Osiris. That's what he told me to call him. Laying there, bleeding. They had cauterized the wound, but I knew it was a death sentence. And here comes this creature from the night. Angry. Oh, he was so angry that we had invaded. And the blood-soaked sands. Arm removed. Wound cauterized with blade, with my own blade. That guy looked at me. I don't know why. He saved me. But is this really saving? It's been so long. So long since that night. Yeah. Brock is a ghost that follows me ever since I met him in the, oh, where did I meet Brock? I think it was Victorian London. Ages ago, what, late 1800s? But 2177 now? Brock has been with me for a long time. Brock tells me things like the music is too loud. But Brock also reminds me of the distant past and little adventures that we have been on. Pictures. All right. Ah, yes. That is 2, 3. Gotta make sure I don't lose my place. Yes, Brock. These are some of the characters that will come in. Cyrus was my maker. I met you, Brock, in Victorian England. Some lounge somewhere you were haunting, causing a ruckus. It's okay, Brock. I've enjoyed your company so far. Jonathan is my best friend. The captain, who I served under as we raided along the seacoast. I need to put that on my thing. Oh, lift. Captain gave me the true compass. Helped make me the sailor that I am today. Or was then. Still am, I guess. Alright. Now, I want to start this part. Well, Brock, the mark is the arm, actually. Only need one mark so far. Okay. So it was recommended to me by Jonathan to start journaling. Yeah, I appreciate Jonathan. They've been my friend for a while, and they gave me this journal, and it has little prompts that, you know, helps work on the memory, but forgetting some things every now and then. Alright, so I need... Jonathan even gave me these neat little math rocks. Look at that. Okay. Two, 5, 52. All right. Subtract a D6 from the D10 and move that many prompts. Alright, journal. As you say. That's a 3. Move that many prompts forward. Negative number moves you back. Alright. The journal tells me to start at 1. That is what we're gonna do. Oh, this is oddly personal journal. Make this work. That Jonathan. Crafty. Now, prompt number 1. In your blood hunger, you destroy someone close to you. Kill a mortal character. Create a mortal. None are available. Take the skill Bloodthirsty. Those first few nights after Osiris turned me into the creature I am now were probably the hardest. And it was the captain, the man who practically raised me to be this sailor that I am. Or was. Could be. It's been a while. The captain came to check on me as I was ailing. He didn't know. I didn't know. Cyrus was not exactly forthcoming at the change. I will never forgive myself for what I did to him. He didn't even look like himself afterwards. I had to bury him at sea. The others searched for him for ages. Alright. At least I think they did. Osiris took me quickly after that. Strike through. There it is. Take the skill. Now, alright, this is a 1. This is a moon. Oh, Jonathan. There are silliest math rocks. A little moon on it. That is a -5. We will stay with this one. What I understand. Prompt 1 sub A. As a young creature of the night, my control was minimal. Those first few years were the hardest. I guess it just takes time to adjust. Osiris was not helpful. Perhaps my punishment needed to last for much longer. Felt bad. One person who never left my side, despite everything, was Jonathan. Jonathan loves birds. In fact, these feathers came from his pet turkeys. Not sure where he keeps them here in the city. I'm really surprised he stuck around. One night, after abstaining for far too long, it's so hard to adjust. I mean, yes, I was a sea raider and part of the people that just didn't know when to quit, but I didn't like killing. It wasn't my favorite thing. Having to kill just to eat, just to survive. I was going through a bout of what they now call depression. And poor Jonathan. He came in that night. Know if he had gotten in a fight with somebody or what happened, but he just reeked of blood, and I was so hungry. Could not help myself. Could not control myself. I attacked him. That transition was so hard. I think more for me than for Jonathan. I'd never converted someone before, and I didn't want to lose him as a friend. Though I was convinced that I would lose him as a friend. We did part ways for a while, but now we are back. Traveling together once more. Sharing feathers with each other, apparently. forgives me for what I have done. Alright, dear journal. Where to now? I am enjoying these journeys down memory lane. Alright. 4. Oh, yes. Oh. Alright. Oh. Oh, 4. 6. That's a -2. And we're gonna do all of this first prompt today. Oh, journal. I appreciate your tenacity. I know, right, Brock? Can you believe it? Oh. Oh, journal, this is a rough one. In one of the years that Jarnathan and I were separated, we did that often. It's so hard when you're immortal. But easy, too. You just know that they're gonna come back around. At the time. Brock, I am still on number 1. It is the last one, I believe. Silly Brock. I don't know if I want to think about this one. It was hard, those years. You're doing great, Brock. As a group of voices. Almost like I can hear Jonathan's voice in my head. this too hard, it will make me sad. You know, I'm glad Jonathan wasn't with me at this low moment in my life. It is hard rock. Hundreds of years ago, I encountered a truly wicked and powerful. I don't know if she was a deity. I would say enchantress? That feels right. Wicked enchantress named Evangeline. That was her name. Just, you know, a very pretty name for someone who was so incredibly vile. Let's break that down. Oh, I spelled that wrong. Okay, it's the least that she deserves. Misspelled names. It was as if she knew all the things that would keep me bound to her. Served her for 100 years. Against my will. I escaped her in a way I did not expect. I thought I would have to kill her, and honestly, I probably should have. But data journal was able to avoid that. Well, I don't know if avoid is really a good thing, since she's probably still out there causing havoc, hurting people. Or maybe she has changed her ways. But she had brought in members of the Fae, and I don't think she knew the rules when working with them, which honestly feels unlikely. Maybe she just forgot she is immortal. Been around for a long time. But she offended them, and they demanded compensation, I guess. And in the transition from her servitude to theirs, I was able to escape. shackles to theirs. Alright. That's how that goes. Alright. Make a note of Evangeline. I was not. Felt like I didn't know anyone when I escaped her. Them, really? I do. With the rocks. There they are. Right. Okay, no. Can't keep doing one. Oh no. Oh, Brock. I've dropped these rocks in the most inconvenient place. Here we go. Alright. That one is a 1. Make sure I do this right. That is a 7. This was a 1. 7 minus 1 is 6. 6. Alright. So, accordingly, d6 from the d10 and move forward, and it's a 6, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, Brock. Oh, humans are cattle. That's right. And I add and insert rows below. No, prompt 7. A trait related to the vampire that created you. How to become more like ways in which I became more like Osiris. Deity turned vampire. Yes. Art. Who made me was a beautiful creature. A beautiful and wrathful creature. Who also believed in rebirth, so maybe this was both a punishment and a gift. Oh, have I become more like us? Have I become more? Don't fall on me. Well, so after a few hundred years, sorry, let me get that right, journal. After a few hundred years, which it seems like such a little thing, I suddenly became better at keeping and growing vegetation. It was never something I was interested in life. You know, I wasn't a farmer. I was a sailor. I was a warrior. It was not a person who kept things alive, provided for, and but suddenly I had a green thumb. Literally, which is why I wear the gloves and people don't understand. Growing plants. I manifested a green thumb. Even have plant right here. It's in its beginning stages. So almost like it gave me a skill of life. But not life? Plant life? I'll work on it. Never really thought about it before, journal. What to call this skill? Perhaps Brock has an idea. Oh no! It's okay, Brock, I still see you. Yes, this is skill gold. Oh, Krista, watch it grow. So we're gonna call it there we go. Manifest veggies, no. No. I'm just gonna call it green thumb. Alright. Alright, so that is a 6. This is a 4. Gives us a 2. It gives me a 2. Journal, but we are. So that's 1, 2. We are on 9. Develop a system for feeding. It's a great question, Journal. So, I had to work on my skills a lot over the years to attract prey, I guess. So, my system it's hard to describe, Journal. I will do my best. You know, despite the long strides that humanity has made. The creatures of the night are still not, out in a way that would make this easier. Oh, it'd be nice if I could just go up to someone and ask them, "Hey, do you want to be my dinner? I'll only take a little." In my age that I am now, I don't need a whole human. I'll make a note of that. I don't need a whole human. Or even half a human. It's like donating blood. Really? But not as many people seem to do that as they used to. I think they grow blood now in the labs. Synthetic blood. Why? Synthetic blood is disgusting. If you ever get the chance, journal. Do not partake. I say, as if my journal is going to grow a stomach and teeth and needs. Over the years, I have noticed that I have a certain charm with people. It's almost hypnotic. I don't want to say it. It's, it is close. It's like a hypnotic charm. Like a cobra. Before it strikes, it does the dance. Sways in that graceful way that cobras sway. I definitely don't kill as many people as I used to. But when they do die, sometimes they just do. They can't take it. When they do die, it really depends on where we are. I try to make it as respectful as possible, but I cannot afford, I do not want to go to jail. That is not a good time. I don't want to be staked, so if it is in the area of my lair, I will use the incinerator. To destroy the evidence. And I will do something for their families. Anonymously, so that they do not hunt me down. Let's see here. Space rocks. Oh. Come here. Okay, Brock. I'm gonna take a quick break and return in just a few moments. Just bear with me. I will be right back. Oh, I am back, Barack. Did you miss me? I have this as a... How are the ambient background sounds? Yes. Aw, Barack, you're so sweet. Best ghost pal ever. Okay. Oh, too much, you say? Oh, Brock, you are a picky ghost. Is that too much? A little higher. Alright. How's that? Perfect. Got it. Thank you for your assistance. Alright. Oh. All math rocks accounted for. Let's see which way we're going now. 4, 8, -4, so we're gonna go back. Oh, 2, 4. Ah, we're back at 5. Hmm. Back at 5, yes. Instead of back at 1, like that old song from 200 years ago at this point, Brock. I'm not entirely sure. It's been a minute. definitely gaining skills at an exponential rate. Alright. So you can check a skill, Rock, or you can mark one through. Let me make sure I'm saying that right. Playing the game. You are instructed to check a skill, but have no unchecked skills available. Lose a resource. Dead. Right. Alright. Skills describe the capabilities and characteristics of your vampire. They indicate what your vampire can do and what they might do. When instructed to record a new skill, you should relate it to the content of the prompt. What will it feel like for a vampire to use a skill tied to a memory that has been long lost? Some prompts will instruct you to check a skill. To do this, place a check mark next to that skill on your record sheet. Mechanically, this indicates that the skill has been used. Narratively, a check skill gives you something to flavor your answers. Check skills are what they have done. May only check a skill once. If you are instructed to lose a skill, strike it out. It is gone and no longer influences the way your vampire moves through the world. Right. Back to number 5. Okay. There it goes. For a moment, I thought this pin that Jonathan had given me was dying. How could this be, Jonathan? It's a brand new pin. I haven't decided yet. Brock. Vanessa was a wonderful person. She was like the sister I never had. I wanted nothing more to have her, you know, grow into an amazing person that I knew she would be. Took care of her, and she was abandoned. You know, as much as I could, you know, she did most of the raising. This is another time when Jonathan and I were separated from each other. You know,
let me show you something.
yeah, somewhere around
Why didn't you listen to me?
the 1700s. God, it was so long ago. The younger sister I never had. I did my best. To watch over her, and I can only do so after dark. Day walking would be hundreds of years from this moment. With the time I had. Vanessa came upon me eating off of a willing participant. I will tell you. But she couldn't handle the truth. A willing feed. Could not reconcile. The monster I was. With the brotherly figure she had in her mind. I will always carry that shame of losing her or taking her life. She was so young. Okay. Journal, that was a hard day. Hard year afterwards, to be honest with you. Yeah, kid. Icons. Bear with me a moment, Brock, as I recall the loss of dear Vanessa. And checkmark the ashamed skill. There it is. Supposedly. Alright, that's fine. I don't think I can change the color. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, there we go. I don't know if you guys can see that. Okay. Alright, Brock. It's fair. You want to run down on NPC status. Well, Brock, as you know, you are a ghost. A collective group of ghosts, I think. It's hard to tell. Sometimes it's just one voice, sometimes it's multiple voices. What's going on with you, Brock? We're gonna have to explore that. There is Osiris, my maker, Egyptian god of death and rebirth, so they tell me. There is Jonathan, my immortal companion, I guess, best friend. There is the captain deceased. Vanessa also deceased. Evangeline captured. Maybe. And then Martine, status unknown. Yes, captured by the Fae. Let's see. Physically. You do your prop calc, is it? It is, Brock, the 1d10 minus the 1d6. If it is negative, you go backwards. And if it is positive, you go forwards. No problem. I am glad to help. Also helps me. Alright. Number 5. Probably do 1 or 2 more journaling prompts. Okay. Also, I don't know if we told the chat, but Elyas is a 1,000-year-old vampire born in 1177, or well, existing around 1177, and now writing their thoughts in 2177. No, there's that. I don't want a group. That. All right. All right. 3, 2. That is interesting. Also in the back of the book is additional prompts for when you get used to this style. 3 minus 2 is 1. We are on prompt number 4, Brock. No, you're right. Now we are number 6. Wait, no. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. Positive number moves you forwards, a negative number moves you backwards. Oh. But this is a 3 minus a 2. Oh. So it's 1. It's just 1. No, it's the other way. It's the other way. We'll get there. We'll get better at this. So we are on number 6. I think you are correct. It's been a long life, Brock. It's hard to math sometimes. Immortal characters being serving people. Okay. Introducing a new character, Belmonte. I really should put down mortal or not mortal. I guess this is a mortal. This was a mortal. Also a mortal. Oops. Okay. So, we're going to talk about Belmonte. Belmonte is, I think, anyway, number is this? Number 6. Belmonte showed up at the manor one day. Which, hard to have a manor in this, our year of the gods, 2177. Well, this was a few years ago, and this is a relatively young man, I think. I've never really asked, to be honest. Oh. So Belmonte shows up. And I'm not sure how he found me. Or what. Well, originally, what had possessed him to walk through the gates of our moderate abode? I don't know. Humble is not the word. We do try to blend, but you know, I've lived for a long time. I deserve to be comfortable. Showed up at the manor one day. He just started doing things. Just integrated himself into my life without much of a discussion. At first, I ignored him. People come and go all the time. It's been so long. Jonathan is in and out, doing his own thing, raising giant feathered birds. Thank you again, Jonathan, for the bird feather. I say as if he can hear me, but you probably can. Somewhere in this manor, I know it. I can sense it. So is Belmont. Hey, Belmonte. So he just shows up and he's doing the chores, the things, the daytime things, as if he knew, and I still don't know how he knew. Perhaps he saw me one day taking a donation. That's what Jonathan and I joke about calling it. It's donations. I think he just wanted to be a part of something. And he decided that we were that something. It took a while to trust him. But boy, is it convenient to have someone do daytime things. Taking a donation. Be part of our lives. He hasn't asked me to turn him or Jonathan. So I don't know if Jonathan even acknowledges his existence when he's around. He even moved in upstairs. That's fine. He can live with all the glass windows at the top of the building. Alright. Alright, that's a 1. It's a 3. Go forward 2. Need just a second to reset. Alright, Brock, we're on prompt number 8. I know. I know. Martine was impressive. The moment I met him, we recognized each other as vampire. Long lived, though he was older even than I at the time. Each other. What we were. Believe he was a millennia when I met him. I was still a young, impulsive vampire at the time. Just a few hundred years old. Is that like 1500s? Say that. I believed that I was stronger than him in every way. I was wrong. I bet him, well, bet is a strong word. I was stronger. I challenged him, and I lost. Just a wee whelp at the time. He took from me the true compass. That my captain had given me all those years ago. I wonder if he still has it. Probably keeps it on a shelf. It needs to be used. On Martine's a piece of work. Strong. So strong. I wonder what it's like to be as old as him. I guess I am getting there. I wonder where he is now. Could I win the compass back? Probably not. I'd probably lose something else equally as precious. Well, journal. I think that will be all for me today. It's been a lot of reflection and memories I hadn't thought of in hundreds of years. It's been very therapeutic. I'll have to let Jonathan know. Wow. Well, that was fun, you guys. My goodness, can you imagine? I definitely recommend picking up this solo RPG. I know it's a bit of a slow start, and I probably didn't do it right. I'm probably not playing it right, but I am having fun, and ultimately, I think that's all that matters. Well, hopefully you guys are having fun watching me do it. But I had fun setting this up, and check out this cool arm that Lucky Rabbit Art made me while in a haze of creative, what is it? I don't know. Creative juices flowing. It was crazy. It was wild, but look how cool it is. We keep doing this, we might like modify it, but no, it was pretty cool. Yeah. It's pretty crazy, but I think that Lucky did a great job, and I am grateful. So grateful that they have contributed to my experience and to your experience, and hopefully you guys really enjoyed it. I again recommend picking it up. I believe it's Indie Press. Oh no, what was the name? Indie Press Records? Is that right? It feels like it's not right. Indie Press Revolution is who is selling 1,000-Year Vampire. The book. We have the book and the PDF. This is the book. Is this not beautiful? Look at this. Very reflective. Just lovely. I know I didn't like open the book for you guys. I just like having it. I've been using the PDF, but if you get the chance, definitely pick this up. Yeah, show you the inside. They did such a good job. They really did. Look, you can kind of see the art in the background there. Just different. These are the prompts. And it's split up a little bit. So like you got, this is the how-to, and then this is the prompts. I kind of think it's cool how they put, random little cutouts in here. Kind of shows you how to do a thing. examples of experiences. I might be a little long-winded compared to what they're writing down, but it's okay. I think it's okay. But yeah, so that's the beginning of my journey with Thousand Year Vampire. I will do this again if you guys are interested, or well, even if you're not, I will still do it again, and it'll be for me and Brock, the ghost, the ghost buddy I have. But yeah, so as Xenius, I will be back tomorrow with Lucky Rabbit Art, and I believe Dirty Dapper Dan, Elyas, and we're gonna have a little painting party. Do I have it over here? I do. It will be building and painting this sweet Minotaur. So that will be tomorrow for a little while. Join us. We'll go on at 1. If you want to paint with us, just let us know. We can figure it out. And yeah, that's it for me. Remember to drink your water, take care of yourself, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.